on the last installment of our South Africa series. Close encounters with awesome wild beasts. A non-stop thrill ride where I find myself in some pretty dangerous situations. Come join us as Asian Air Safari goes on safari. From Cape Town to the winelands, I was now off to South Africa's Eastern Cape. The Eastern Cape contains the most diverse topography, climate, and flora and fauna in the country. My destination was the Shamwari Game Reserve, where I hope to spot Africa's Big Five, a term coined by big game hunters for the 5 most difficult animals to hunt on foot: elephant, rhinoceros, Cape buffalo, leopard, and the undisputed top predator, lion. I was also to be embedded with the Shamwari wildlife team and witness their conservation efforts. Good flight, Mark. Thanks. So excited to be here.
Well, it's certainly good to have you. Let me introduce you.
This had all the makings of an action-packed, once-in-a-lifetime adventure. Shamwari is the largest private game reserve in the Eastern Cape, stretching over 25,000 hectares of a malaria-free landscape. It encompasses 5 ecological biosystems where over 5,000 head of game roam freely in their natural habitat. It is one of the largest private conservation initiatives in South Africa, with a dedicated wildlife department, a breeding center, a hospital and rehabilitation center providing care to young, abandoned, orphaned, or injured animals, and an anti-poaching unit. From the airstrip, right smack into mid-afternoon traffic in Shamwari. There are 7 luxury lodges to choose from in Shamwari. I was staying in the Sarili Lodge at the southern end of the property.
Wow, what a nice view you have here.
Perched above the Bushmans River and overlooking grassy plains, the Sarili is an environmentally friendly lodge that provides a truly 5-star bush experience.
Some homemade lemonade.
Oh, thank
and a bit
you.
of bread at the bottom and a refresher towel.
Thank you.
The first half of the 20th century saw the rise of professional big game hunters in Africa. These wild hunters derived their income from organizing and leading safaris, or from the sale of ivory and animal pelts. It was the romantic image of the fearless white hunter that made hunting safaris a fashionable pursuit among the privileged class, particularly in Britain and America. Figures like Theodore Roosevelt and Ernest Hemingway went on well-documented African hunting trips. Because of hunting and the conversion of bushlands into farming tracts, the wildlife of the Eastern Cape was virtually eradicated. Today, I was to join them on a rhino tagging mission.
Hi, John. Good morning. We're up and early as like we promised.
Yes.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to get all the equipment ready. Once the equipment is ready, we're going to drive down there, get as close as possible to the animal, and then anesthetize it and then do the procedure.
Shamwari's wildlife team,
This is the dart gun that we're going to use.
Okay.
Yeah.
led by director Johan Joubert and ecologist John O'Brien, are leading the effort to reintroduce, preserve, and protect the wild animals in the Cape.
In spite of being a huge animal.
In spite of being a huge animal, they use a very, very low dosage. And you can see we use a very small syringe with a very fine needle. Now this one is only going to use 0.3 milliliter.
Yes.
So this little bit you get here is very, very high pressure.
So it just goes.
Non-return valve which keeps it there. And then as it hits the animal, the skin pushes this little pink slip backwards,
Yes.
exposing the horse. So
That's
it's a
why
very
it's on the
simple,
side,
very
yes.
simple process.
There was a large market for rhino horn and its purported medicinal qualities in Asia. As a result, rhino populations are dwindling because of increased poaching activity. We were to track down and tranquilize a rhino in order to take a DNA sample.
Keep your eyes open. There you go. There's one of the rhinos now.
Okay.
This DNA sample would be catalogued and serve as evidence for arrest of illegal poachers.
Okay, I'm going to shoot now. Just get that other one to look a little bit the other way.
Oops.
The other one's also getting a little bit tussle.
Yeah.
Okay, we go right forward.
Okay.
Trying to protect the animal.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, we've got
Turn
him.
it down.
Yeah, that is good.
So now we just have to wait.
We can see he's getting affected now. He's feeling uncomfortable. And we think the other one is going to bully him when he goes down. And you can see he gives that short steps. When he do that, he starts to feel unsteady.
Or if they're healthy, huh? Oh, there he goes.
He's going down.
Okay.
Fortunately, the others are running away. That suits us quite well.
Good.
But we must keep an eye on that because while we're working, he might come closer. And that can be quite dangerous for us. Okay.
So the clapping scares them away.
Right into it. And right the other ear as well, just like that.
We're trying to reduce the stress. So you're drilling now a hole to implant which one?
We're going to implant the microchips.
I see. Okay.
Just feel the drill. Did you get the feeling of it? It's a little bit muddy. Going to drill in there. Yeah, but go really horizontal, rectangular. We're going to try and collect the shavings as well that come. You can drill, push and drill. You can drill quite deep. A little bit deeper. There we are. Okay. Yeah, pull it out while you're drilling, eh? There we are.
Right. This is a lifetime experience. Just to be able to hold the tail of the rhino, just to be able to stand close to it is something that I never imagined in my whole life.
When Asian Air Safari returns,
Nice looking animal too.
after a full day of game viewing, Shamwari guests retire to their lodges and are treated to a well-deserved African braai or barbecue.
Hi Chef, good evening.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
What do we have here? Everything looks and smells very good.
Thank you very much, sir. Here we've got a mixed vegetable soup.
Okay.
We've got a tomato relish over here. Yes.
Tomato relish,
Yes.
and where do you put it?
Basically, it goes with the millipap. Millipap is basically made of corn.
Okay.
Okay. We've got here stuffed squash. Okay. We've stuffed it with baby corn. Here we've got potatoes with cheese sauce.
Yes.
And over here we've got a oxtail stew.
Oxtail stew.
Yes.
Wow.
And then over here on this side now is where I do my meat. On the grill over here, so you can select what meat you'd like to have. I've got chicken, I've got fish, I've got beef fillet, I've got beef sausage, and I've got lamb chops.
I think lamb chop sounds very good for you.
Excellent choice.
Oh yes, please. What a great day here in Shamwari. And now it's time for me to have a great meal as well. Very, very good.
Early mornings at Sarili are prime time for hippo spotting. Some people say that staying in a tent out in the bush is how a true safari experience should be. Tented accommodation is available at Shamwari's Eagle Crag Lodge. These aren't quite the tents you're used to though. Longley Manor is an Edwardian mansion that offers colonial-style accommodation, manicured gardens, pools, terraces, and sweeping vistas. I had a chat with Gunther, Shamwari's general manager.
Good to see you again.
Same here.
Do you mind if I have a seat?
Please, please.
Thank you.
It is such a nice view. I mean, I can stay here all day long.
Well, it's certainly good, and I'm just here to just check on your program and how things are going.
Gunther, I've been enjoying myself so much. I just wanted to thank you for your special attention and everyone else's attention.
It was an honor to have you here, and it's really nice to finally meet Captain Joy, and it was really good having you here, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your time here with us.
And I'll surely be back.
100%. That's good to hear.
In Shamwari, it's all about the animals. It was time to go on a game drive to try and spot the famed Big Five. But with a reserve of this size, it's far from guaranteed to spot all the five in one trip. My ranger Julius is a Zulu with origins from the KwaZulu-Natal province. He is an expert in animal behavior and an expert tracker. We came across two young male wildebeest engaged in play fighting.
These are bulls.
Fighting.
Doing this play fight. It's actually the beginning of the breeding season, so they're flexing their muscles. The testosterone levels are building up, so that by the time that breeding season hits them, they're ready to actually fight.
The African elephant is the largest living land animal on the planet. They are highly intelligent, with brain structure and complexity similar to humans.
Elephants are known to communicate in very low frequencies for quite long distances. At 20 kilometers away from each other, they can still be able to communicate.
They are also incredibly powerful and could easily flip over our vehicle. The African or Cape buffalo is a member of the Big Five. They have earned a bad reputation due to their unpredictable behavior.
How do you differentiate the male from the female?
Females will have smaller horns, and then you find that the boss is actually where horns join in the middle. Males have got a very thick boss, which covers everything. So if we look at that group already, we can actually see that the one that is standing up is a male, the one sitting down is a female.
Apex predator of the continent is the African lion. They are powerful and intelligent hunters, capable of tracking down prey many times larger than itself.
We can see these females have spotted the male coming across.
Yes.
A bit of excitement. You see, with lions, they actually don't have any fixed breeding time. They just breed at any time. See, I mean, this male is actually doing what most people won't see. Feeding on grass. Actually, he wants to actually get himself sick if they've got an upset stomach, so they can throw up.
There you go. He threw up.
He threw up.
This is something that you can't do every day.
I had one more member of the Big Five on my list. It also happens to be the most elusive, the leopard, the smallest of the four big cats in the Panthera genus. It is known as a master of stealth. It would take luck being on our side to be able to spot one of these creatures.
So, Julius, we're lucky today, huh? It's nice and sunny.
Beautiful day.
Yeah.
Okay, Shimoba.
She was probably about 5 minutes ago, but it's now static.
Well, we received a radio call from Conrad saying that he spotted by accident a leopard going up this hill. So we rushed here, but he's somewhere here in the bush.
And then all of a sudden,
Interesting.
They're always smelling for any scent marks that are left by any other animals. Could either be a male that has been around here, so they'll always look for those scent marks, because when they leave their scent marks, they spray into the bushes.
leopards are opportunistic hunters. and consume virtually any animal it comes across. We've spotted all of Africa's big five, but there was still another awesome predator we had yet to see. The cheetah. Sitting high up on the hill, the cheetah was a majestic sight. From its vantage point, it scans the plains below for prey and other predators.
The animals that will be below them, they can't go for them because the sun is right into their eyes. So they need to have the sun behind them so that it's difficult for animals to look into the sun.
Nice looking animal too.
And suddenly, they were on the move. The cheetah is built for speed. It is the fastest land animal, capable of achieving speeds up to 120 kilometers per hour in short bursts.
I mean, they will be trying their luck over here. They're surveying for the weakest animal around those animals. And for them to be out like that, it makes it easier because whatever is in between, they can easily corner it and catch it.
And so the wildebeest looks like they've spotted him.
Yes.
Because they've stopped and are looking at them, huh?
It's been a year since Julius has seen cheetah making a kill.
Yeah, you can see already they're pacing up and down, running around in circles and making that noise. It's actually a warning signal to the other animals in the area that there's danger around.
So they still haven't regrouped, huh?
No, not.
So they're still planning out something, huh? They're scheming on something.
They're still scheming.
The springbok is the cheetah's favorite prey. But with running speeds of up to 90 kilometers per hour and the ability to leap 13 feet in the air, it was not an easy catch. With the herds in disarray, the cheetah separate a baby springbok. The cheetah unleashes its blinding speed.
Gonna catch the baby! Catch the baby! No, they're not. They're still gonna go for it. Look, still go for it. Still go for it.
Yeah, you got it.
Go.
Ooh, got it.
Yeah. Okay, it's still kicking.
And yet again, Shamwari has delivered another amazing spectacle.
I mean, they were very far, Julius.
Very far.
But they've sighted one.
But they sighted the weaknesses, which was the weakness in that group was the babies.
Right.
And you saw predators, whenever they've eyed a target, they never divert. I mean, that second cheetah that was following behind, it left the babies that were close by it, and it followed the one that they targeted already.
And with a fading African light and two large predators a few feet away from us, we get a flat tire.
But I'm just confident because they're not hungry. That's why I'm okay.
Yes, never be out on foot.
Wait a minute, he's looking at us. He stood up. Are they still hungry?
No, it's fine.
Well, I'll watch him while you're doing that. We can never be too sure. Here he comes.
Now he wants to sleep. Don't worry. Don't worry about him.
It's getting closer. You have the spanner.
I have the spanner.
Stay. We're friends. This is something that will never happen in your life.
When Asian Air Safari returns,
because the animals can stab you, they can kill you.
On my final day at Shamwari, it was time to meet up with Dr. Johan and his team once more. We were to go on an antelope capture drive. The Shamwari Game Reserve has many antelope species. Antelope are bred on the reserve and used to repopulate other game reserves. Today, we were to capture a herd of eland.
The helicopter is going to try and bring the animals around, all the way around, bring them in that side.
Herd them here.
Now, You can see there's a system of curtains. Every cable that go across is a curtain.
Yes.
So if the animals get past that, we close the curtain. A couple of us are inside, so you can also be inside if you wish.
Okay.
Then I put you behind that sail, we run it close.
Yes.
The problem is it's not safe.
It's okay.
Yeah, because the animals can stab you, they can kill you.
I couldn't hear anything after "they can kill you." Of all the situations I put myself in through the years, this is perhaps my most bravest or dumbest. Helicopter herding is a very specialized form of flying. It requires tremendous skill and coordination from the pilot. Look at him fly that thing. First up were the eland. Next up were the hartebeest. Then the wildebeest. With the animals safely in the truck, it was a race to transfer them to their holding pens before they would cause any injury to themselves.
They're very tranquil, they're not fighting or stabbing each other. So I'm quite happy that this was very successful.
No animals were hurt and all the people were in good shape. Everything was larger than life in South Africa. The people, the landscape, the wild animals. Seeing these magnificent animals up close was sheer exhilaration. They were indeed God's creatures. With their dwindling numbers, it is up to us to make sure that the succeeding generations will be able to enjoy and experience them.
This has been your captain, Joy Roa. See you in our next Asian Air Safari.